By listening to us that we bring life, yeah. Plus it's got the voice of an angel, yeah. Dr. OJ, visionary, extraordinary. That burning like giving joy to the helpless. With it and bringing life to the dream. That's all we are rooted and savvy. And she's so, yeah. Transforming one life at a time. With the best voice that you have. The OJ keep on speaking, speaking for us. You're the voice you want to hear. You have the positivity. Dr. OJ keep on speaking, speaking for us. Dr. OJ, visionary, extraordinary. Ooh, yeah. Dr. OJ, visionary, extraordinary. OJ keep speaking for us. So many of us got what to say, but we don't have the means, but we can listen, yeah. Things that we sharpen our vision, yeah. Oh yeah. Negativity getting out of the way. By listening to us that we bring life, yeah. Plus it's got the voice of an angel, yeah. Dr. OJ, visionary, extraordinary. That burning like giving joy to the helpless. With it and bringing life to the dream. That's all we are rooted and savvy. And she's so, yeah. Transforming one life at a time. With the best voice that you have. The OJ keep on speaking, speaking for us. You're the voice you want to hear. You have the positivity. Dr. OJ keep on speaking, speaking for us. Dr. OJ, visionary, extraordinary. Ooh, yeah. Dr. OJ, visionary, extraordinary. OJ keep speaking for us. So many of us got what to say, but we don't have the means, but we can listen, yeah. Things that we sharpen our vision, yeah. Oh yeah. Negativity getting out of the way. By listening to us that we bring life, yeah. Plus it's got the voice of an angel, yeah. Dr. OJ, visionary, extraordinary. That burning like giving joy to the helpless. With it and bringing life to the dream. That's all we are rooted and savvy. And she's so, yeah. Transforming one life at a time. With the best voice that you have. The OJ keep on speaking, speaking for us. You're the voice you want to hear. You have the positivity. Dr. OJ keep on speaking, speaking for us. Dr. OJ, visionary, extraordinary. Ooh, yeah. Dr. OJ, visionary, extraordinary. For us.
Welcome to the show tonight. Welcome to Wednesday Night Live on a Thursday. Super excited to be bringing the show to you. Tonight is all about, well, Miss Nigeria International Beauty Pageant happening on Sunday, right? So we're supposed to be having some guests in the studio. They confirmed, but right now we have to kind of move things around a little bit. So I'm still going to be sharing the tea about what's happening on Sunday. This weekend we're going to be crowning the new queen for Miss Nigeria International. And why am I talking so much about it? Because this platform means a lot to me because you all know I celebrate all things Nigeria. I celebrate all things Yoruba, my culture. I'm very big on celebrating my culture and my heritage. So, go figure when I was invited to be a judge on this pageant. There's three judges, and I am one of the three. And we're going to be judging these beautiful ladies on Sunday to elect the next queen that sits on the throne to represent Nigeria internationally. And I really mean represent Nigeria internationally. But before we get into the details of Miss Nigeria International Beauty Pageant, let's get started with the show properly. Welcome, guys. How have you been since last week? How is everybody doing? How is the weather treating you? Is it cold in your region? Is it warm? Here in Texas, it's kind of up and down, up and down, up and down. Like, I don't get it. But God is keeping us safe and we're staying healthy. Please, guys, I'm not going to say go get your flu shots, but if you need it, go get it. Or kind of get your immunity boosted up right. Okay, that's one of the things you can do for yourself in this season. Get your immunity boosted up and just, keep yourself, healthy, wealthy, and wise. All right, welcome. So tonight's show, I'm going to be opening it up with, of course, I always have my little talks in the beginning that I share with you guys. So tonight we're talking about opposition. And I realized that 2022 has come with a lot of opposition for a lot of people. For me, for you, just like you have experienced opposition, I'm not going to claim autonomy on opposition, and I'm not going to claim like I'm not going to claim ownership on it. Right? Everybody faces opposition every single day. If you're in business, you face opposition when people tell you no, when you're trying to sell your goods and your services, when you're trying to make a sale, when you're trying to do something. If you are maybe someone who works for somebody, right? If you're in a 9 to 5, you face your own type of opposition where you're trying to meet up to standards, you're trying to keep those goals and those targets, and things are kind of coming up along the way that's sort of like, it's not going to happen, but you keep going. So, one of the things that I learned about opposition that I wanted to share with you guys is so barriers and obstacles makes playing the game of life very interesting. Let me tell you something. In the moment, in the deep of the thing, in the thick of the matter, when you are right in the middle, smack dab in the middle of that situation, that's wahala that you are facing, that thing that you're trying to overcome. Trust me, it doesn't feel like you're playing a game. This is real life. But when you look in hindsight and you think about how everything sort of works out, opposition and barriers actually makes it more interesting for you to play life. Imagine if you went through life and the end game is predicted. Yes, we know it's okay. We talk about having faith. We talk about positive affirmation. We talk about praying. We talk about belief systems, right? We are trained in so many areas to speak, in a manner that affirms us, that tells us, oh, everything is going to be all right. We believe, as a Christian myself, I subscribe to that school of thought. I have to speak those things that be not as if they are, just to experience it eventually, just to kind of keep myself in the middle of hopefulness. But in many cases, you're going to be very honest with me. A lot of times you don't feel hope. A lot of times your human nature supersedes your spiritual nature. Let me put it that way. The spiritual side of you is not really as strong when you're going through that opposition. It feels like the whole world is ganging up against you. It feels like everything is just closing in on you. But here's what I want you to understand. And it's a mindset shift that we have to have towards struggle, towards obstacles, towards challenges and the things that we get to deal with every single day. Is understanding that when we're dealing with opposition in life, when we're dealing with obstacles, it's part of the game that we're playing. Now, the strategy that you apply, it determines your outcome. You always need to see a situation from the right mindset. I have to make note of this one because the inspiration for this talk was not just something I was like, woo, let's go. It was something that I actually got from another thought leader. And I was like, wow, while I was listening to them, I was making a lot of notes. And I was like, I need to share this with my audience, right? It just requires for you to have a right mindset, a right perspective, and look at your situation from the right angle. The right angle being that, okay, this is a game. If I'm going to win this game, what do I need to do? How do I need to play? Who do I need to surround myself with? Who do I need to get out of my circle? Who do I need to separate myself from in order for me to win? Because sometimes we don't think of all of those extenuating circumstances. Hey, Victoria, how are you, darling? We don't think of all those things when we're going into this game of life. And then when we come across a barrier or position, a lot of us just go into panic mode or we go into reaction mode and we're just like all over the place. That is the time for you to, honestly, I am learning for you to quiet down your spirit, think a little bit or a lot, and start to put all of those chess pieces in place. Remember, life is not checkers, it's a chess game. That means it's a long game. It's not the kind of game you get in, boom, 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 we're out, we're done. No, it's a chess game. And the only one standing at the end of the day is the one who has managed to subdue and take over all the territories of the other person that you're fighting against. And in this thing called life, we're not really fighting against anyone physically. I hope you're not. I don't think I am, even though we like to make that analogy that my competition, it's not about competing against another person. It's really about competing against, listen, it's about competing against two sides of yourself. Who's gonna win today? The good or the bad? Let me just simplify it that way. Who's gonna win today? You're competing against the version of you that showed up yesterday, the one that wasn't so mindfully developed, the one that hadn't invested in themselves, and the one that had done the work, that had become the PO, that had become the medical professor, that had become a serial entrepreneur, the one that had failed so many times and then got to the place of winning and then eventually started to fail again, but understood that the failure of the past is not going to be handled like the failure that you get to face now. Because people who have failed a lot before winning and have learned the lesson of failure to understand how much they need to embrace it actually go forward and higher, faster when they come across those obstacles. Obstacles in life, thank you, Vicky. Obstacles in life look like failure. It looks like disappointment. It looks like somebody telling you no. It looks like investments falling through at the last minute. It looks like people who said they're going to show up for you, they don't show up. What you going to do now? Like, what you going to do? And this is not really anybody out there telling you what you're going to do. It is you looking at yourself in the mirror like, okay, what you going to do now? What are you going to do? Are you just going to go into full panic like you used to do? Like you've always done when you were like a little child, when you were not grown, when you were not mature? Or are you going to step up and say, okay, they didn't show up. What am I supposed to do? What's the next move? What's my next chess move? Who am I going to move? Am I going to move the bishop or the queen? Is the king required in this situation? Who do I, or the knight? Who am I moving right now? And you look on your chessboard and you sit back and you let your spirit, soul, and body come into alignment with your greater source to give you that inspiration to say, what is going to be your next move? Are you going to go on a rampage and fight everybody and get angry and be like, oh my God, and then show up, look at them, or you keep, and then you keep talking around the place, and then you keep running your mouth, or you keep, feeling like everything is just, and then you give up? Or are you going to stand back and look for another strategy that will allow you to rise up above in spite of, in spite of the barriers, in spite of the opposition, in spite of the disappointment? How are you going to handle it? So when you look at opposition as a game that you are playing, it is part of the strategy of life to draw out the best parts of us. If we begin to see opposition, if we begin to see obstacle as that thing that God uses or that the universe uses, whatever you subscribe to, honestly, I'm not here to judge. Whatever you think God is to you, just have an awareness of Him. Honestly, that's my thing. Just have an awareness of who He is. Real, He's God Almighty. He's Jesus Christ. He's all of that and then some. Are you going to now come into a place of awareness and say, okay, this is happening right now. And this is so real. But I have to come out with a result. And the only result I am settling for is ultimate success. So how do I get to that ultimate success? That is when you begin to see yourself rise up, learn, grow, develop the highest self within that has always been there, that has always been trying to crawl out of the hole that you dig them into when we're being very mediocre, when we're being complacent, when we're being procrastinatory, and all those things. That higher self is trying to rise up, and that is the moment when our higher self actually rises out of it. You know, when they say keep falling to the deep, that is when the deeper side of yourself comes in. And then when people see your result, when people see your result, they'll only wonder, when they ask you how, where, what, a lot of times you might not be able to tell them verbatim how you did it. But one thing that you can share, because whenever we make it in life, we always have to look back and pull people up. You can at least share the mindset. You might not be able to share all the marketing strategies or all the things that you have to kind of weave and wind and duck but you can at least share the things that would allow them to copy your playbook. And that is the mindset that you have. Going into the battle, going into your position, how you faced your opposition, how you did not allow it to pull you down, even when it was like ready to tear you down like the Goliath and tiny head. How you were able to chest out and just face it with your full chest, like they say. You came out with your full chest, even though you were a tiny little baby. So you faced that opposition with your full chest, and you showed up as the giant that you've always known that you are. So when we face opposition in life, it's not really intended as a conspiracy. It's not like, oh my God, the whole world is against me. Oh my God, nobody likes me. Oh my God, nobody's gonna buy from me today. No, no, no. It ain't about you, bro. It ain't about you, bro. It's about the person you are supposed to become. That is the battle right there. And if you miss the mark, the person you're supposed to become will only be delayed. And the world will miss the value, the main value that that person is supposed to bring forth. There is always a better and higher version of ourselves waiting to show up every day. So when you're going into life and you're battling life and you're struggling and you're facing obstacles and you feel like everyone else is working against you and you feel like you don't have help, remember this. You are not in that battle alone. You have a lot of help. And that help might not be seen physically. It is the kind of help that you have to call out from the deep within. And that help is going to show up because your success is very, very critical. It's so critical for you to be successful. It's so critical for you to cross through opposition. Winston Churchill said, when you're going through hell, you don't stop, you don't pause, you don't take a left and right. You run right through it. You need to get some help. Run right through it. And I've been through a few hells myself. A few hells myself. And I'm like, geez, if only people knew that this is what I was going through. But nobody needs to know. I've gone past the season in my life where I'm looking for empathy. Well, empathy is great, but I've gone past the season in my life where I'm looking for someone to be to come in solidarity with me, to understand this thing that I'm going through is hard, to understand how difficult it is to build a dream, to build a business from scratch, to understand how difficult it is to build a brand and do the things that we do to maneuver from this to this, to build a non-profit, to go here, to stand in this space, to stand in that space. I've gone past that season when I'm looking for people to try to understand and say, oh my God, I get it. I see how hard you're working. You go, girl. There was a time when I needed it, when my inner self was maybe just a little bit yay high, and then she got a little taller yay high, and then somebody came and tried to put her down again, and she was like, no, 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 no. And then she had to learn, and she went through a few mountains and a few hills, and she went round and round, and eventually, I'm in the season now. I can honestly tell you to the glory of God that I am in the season now when I am facing some opposition, but I am facing it with a different person, with a different mindset, with a different Dr. O. Dr. O started out as whoever she was back then. Sometimes I'm like, really? You were that person? You were that petty? Yeah, sometimes. seldom comes to me. Sometimes I feel can be so petty. I can finish. My kids are like, Mom, I'm like, "Yes, I'm feeling that mood." But honestly, when it comes to the real, the serious things of life, I am so grateful that the opposition, the obstacles, the failures, the little things, the disappointments, the people talking down at me, saying all types of negatives, people not understanding, human beings will talk about what they don't know and what they don't understand. Let me repeat that. Let me come to it because this is serious. I'm getting deep tonight. People will talk about what they don't understand and what they don't know. It's not your job on every social media platform, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. They're coming through for me tonight. Every platform tonight. One thing about it is it's not your job to try to make them understand who you are or where you're going. Because when you spend time trying to do that, you exhaust energy in the wrong direction. And you're giving it to the people who do not need it. Eventually, they will get it. You know how they get it? They get it when you overcome your obstacles, you go through the barriers, everything they put in your way, even their support is part of it. When they will talk about you, it's part of it. When they talk anything about you, it's part of the obstacle. Because you know how hard it is for people to get clear to people saying negative things that you know are not right, that you know are not accurate about you, or for you to keep putting a smile on your face, showing up with a lot of courtesy and a lot of what they say, je ne sais quoi, all of those prim and proper political correctness that we do. It's so hard. But you do it anyway because you understand that your destiny, your designed place that you have designed that you're going, your designed destination, your designed ultimate place, you're going there. And if you don't get there, you're not going to answer to all those people talking about you. You're not going to answer to the delay. You're not going to answer to the lack of funds. You're going to answer to yourself. The pain of regret, of you not getting through and fighting through and fighting through all of those obstacles will be bigger than it will exceed anything else that you could think of. So guys, opposition in many cases is our friend. It is life's biggest tool that it uses to chisel, to fine tune, to correct us, to kind of brush off all the rough edges that we have. And it takes us where we need to go, right? So that is the game that life plays. And then you get the big prize. Once you go through the obstacle, once you run through your hell, you get through to the other side, you get the prize. And you know the funny thing about prizes is once you get that prize, a lot of people become complacent. They become comfortable. They relax. They chill. They want to be like, oh, I made it. I'm just gonna have a big party. This and this and this. And I'm not really just taking on that. I love a good party. Y'all can tell my social media fans. You people know that I attend a lot of parties, right? I host events and parties. But what I'm trying to say is, when you have a goal in life, as long as you're still living and breathing, the assignment is never fully complete. So it's a very dangerous place to get to after you win a battle when you relax too much. I'm saying that cautiously because I don't want it to feel like, are you trying to say we shouldn't celebrate our wins? Please celebrate every win. Find a way to celebrate every win. Gratitude is needed every stage that you go through. But what I'm saying is try not to relax too long in the position of celebration. And then you now find yourself being too comfortable. And then the next level that you're supposed to rise up to the challenge to get to, you're not able to go on and do that. So that's just my own piece. That's just my own piece. And as I round up tonight, let me tell you, I heard this quote on social media. And it was talking about a quote that TB Joshua told somebody. I don't subscribe to TB Joshua's doctrine, but when I hear wisdom, I really always appreciate it. He was saying that what people know, they feel. So when somebody knows you too well, when all of your strategies out in the streets, all of your moves that you're making, everything that you do, before you do it, you tell them. While you're doing it, you're showing them. And as you're doing it, you're giving them play by play by play. And I had to learned that lesson. The reason this resonated so much with me is because that was a lesson that I had to learn. That you move in silence and then you let your results do the talking. And I did that on my last project. I didn't tell a lot of people this was coming, that was coming. I just kept grinding for months. And when the results came through, I was like, boom, there you go, we're opening. We're open for business in a new location. I was like, what? I'm like, yeah, that's what we do. And I realized the importance of this. People will feel what they know. What they don't know, what they don't understand, they will only talk about it. Did that ring? Did that land well? People will kill what they know. But what they don't know, what they don't understand, all they're going to do is wag their mouth. Oh, look at that. Oh, this and this. They're just going to make assumptions and talk and talk. But when they feel like they know you, they see you finish. They will kill you faster than you can say, hey, hey, hey. They will kill your dreams faster than you can say, hey, hey, hey. Someone will steal your ideas and go and try to do it, forgetting that because you were the one that got the vision, you only have the execution that only you can bring forth. And they will try to execute it because you've already given them your playbook. So people will kill your dreams. They will kill your ideas. They will kill your relationships. They will kill everything about you that they know. But the one they don't know, the one they don't understand, they will only talk about it. They will make assumptions because they are not sure. They don't know which angle they are coming from. They don't understand it yet. They don't know if they come at you. Maybe you said you have some soldiers that are waiting to hit back and clap back and slap back and all of that back. They don't know that. But you know what? He said, I don't want you to kill me. I would rather you talk about me all day long. Just like they be talking about Dr. O, it don't matter. Y'all better be saying good things about me, but it doesn't even matter. Because I know that my gifts, it's in the service of humanity. My gifts have always been in service of the people that are surround me. My gifts have always been in service of this platform and doing some good and bringing value to the marketplace every single day. And that's never going to change. The only thing that changes with me applying my gifts is the technique, is the approach, is the strategy, is the things that we're doing. We do it small, then we do it medium, then we do it big, and we keep going and going and going and going. Well, we keep staying relevant, right? So listen, it's better for people to talk about you because they don't understand you, because they don't know where you're coming and how you're moving, than for them to kill you because they know you in your entirety. Now I understand why a lot of people, especially leaders, they stay in incognito mode. They stay in obscurity, not because of anything, but because they understand that the secret of their success and the secret of their rising is in the obscurity that they keep themselves in, is the privacy that they afford themselves. You know, social media now requires us, even as leaders, to really share. People say, oh, they want to, everybody wants to get to know you. They want to relate with you. They want to connect with you. That is the world that we live in. I understand, yes. But decide what part of your life you get to share with the world. Decide what part of your life you get to expose to the world. It's good for people to want to connect with you. This is a social system. If you're going to play in the social realms, you have to be willing to share parts of yourself. However, in order for you to really achieve and attain your designed destination, the place that God has assigned for you, or the place that you have chosen and recognized within your spirit man that you're supposed to go and get to and become, you have to maintain a high level of obscurity in several different things. Now, how you get to do that, I can't tell you. But you decide for yourself. You pick and choose. You build your little wall around the places that you need to build those walls around, and do it unapologetically while you begin and you continue to do the work that you're called to do. Hey guys, that's all I have for you tonight. Remember, opposition and barriers is the game of life. It's part of the strategies and the tools put in the game of life to help us to become better. You don't just want to win at a game because it was so easy for you. Imagine if I handed you a video game and you started playing and there's no giant to slay, there's no levels to climb, there's no treasure box to win. I'm kind of piggyback off of my children because I don't play video games. Honestly, I would not even know how. I'm so like, I'm just, yeah, I'm Dr. O, I'm Dr. O, yeah. Let's go, professor, talking. That's all I do. Okay. And but you just play and like, oh, win. And you're like, what? How boring would life be? Imagine if you went into a business and you're like, okay, you start the business this day, tomorrow, by tomorrow, you make all the money, you do everything. You'll be bored. You will be bored. Ask great leaders that have gone into enterprises that have even innovated great ideas. After a while, there's nothing challenging them. They're not building. They're like my 9-year-old. Oh my God, that kid. If he's not doing something that is going to something with his hands, is building something, that boy gets bored. He's like he's looking at you like, what you got to do? Like, I really need to be doing something right now. And then if you're like, please go and do something, next thing you see him outside in the back of the house, he's just tossing ball, he's jumping on the trampoline. He needs to be doing something. That kid needs to be doing something. And I've identified that about him. And I'm like, oh my God, help me. This child needs to be engaged all the time. And when you don't engage him, you go and find him doing something, and you're like, oh my God, what are you doing here? You just have to find something to do. So don't. It's your fault that you didn't find that. And I'm like, I've learned that as a mom. A few hard lessons, a few broken equipment in the house, and I'm like, oh my God, I should have given you something to do. I'm sorry. I stopped getting angry. I understood that this is the kind of person that he is. And it's the kind of person that we all are. Even the most laid back of us. We need to be challenged in our life. Challenges only come to bring out the best in us. So if you're running away from challenges, if you're always bailing out or backing out of challenges and not trying to confront it and overcome it, I'm sorry to give you this news. I'm sorry. I'm not the bearer of bad news. I come to bring light and love. You're not going to go far in life. Simple. You won't go far. I'm serious. It's not a curse, it's just a fact. So you have to be ready to come through with those challenges and obstacles, run through your own type of hell. Everybody's facing hellfire. In fact, not the hellfire that we talk about in the Bible. Like in this world today, there's nobody that will tell you that there's not something hard. This hard place that everybody is in. Everybody has a hard place they're in. Your own hardness is different from my own heart. I can hear about your own heart and be like, oh, is that all? Let me tell you my own. I can hear about another person's heart and be like, oh God, I thank you. This is my heart that I was thinking it's so hard. Let me embrace it and figure it out real fast. That's the way life is. We're all going to or coming from a hard place. So in reality, we cannot get out of life alive. We're going to get out of it. Only one way you're living this world. So why not just do the best you can before you get to check out of here? Why not just give it your all and put it all on the table, lay it all on the line, overcome those obstacles, fight those battles, slay those giants, and bring their head to the table and earn your place in greatness. Slay those giants, cut off their head, bring it to the table, boom, the night's table, and prove that you have earned your place in greatness. That is it. That is all that you have to do. So whatever your heart is, whatever the obstacles is, whatever the barriers is that you seem to be facing right now, and you seem to think it's something other than the fact that it is a tool for you to play the game of life with, shift your mindset tonight. Let my words penetrate your spirit and let it help you begin to think a little different. Look at it from a different angle. Look at it from a different angle and begin to see a different way out of the problem. And you will. Woo! That was deep, y'all. I'm going to go back and listen to this video. And I'm going to go back and listen to myself because I felt like a lot of the things that I shared tonight, even though I was sharing from a note, a lot of it was like God was just breathing into the words that I was sharing with you guys tonight. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to share with you tonight. All right, guys. So let's talk about this show that's coming up on Sunday. All right. If you can see my screen right here, it's the third annual Miss Nigeria International Beauty Pageant in the city of Dallas, Texas. Actually, is in DFW, but it's in Irving at the Irving Arts Center. Yes, we're going to be at the Irving Arts Center on Sunday, November 6th. And of course, yours truly, Dr. Oja, the medical professor, one of the judges for the beauty pageant. This is an international beauty pageant. This is the third year and the first year in the DFW area. So we're really privileged to have this wonderful system come to our great city. We have the mayor of Irving coming through. We have Councilman Junior Eziano coming through. So many. Teju Babyface is going to be there. I'm going to be there. The reigning queen is going to be there. Oh my God, so many wonderful, beautiful faces out of Dallas, Texas. I'm gonna be there. So guys, make it a date with us. Sunday, the red carpet, they say starts at 5. See, this year, let me tell you, dress code. Let's talk about this dress code thing because I love Nigeria because we always tell you how to dress. We'll not only tell you how to come to our party, we tell you what to wear. And we'll tell you everything. So we try like to make it easy for you. So this is a Nigeria beauty pageant. We tell you to come with your best Ankara. This is Ankara opulence. So they're trying to display African culture at its best. So come dressed in your best Ankara outfit. I'm gonna have my Ankara outfit. My Ankara has a lot of twists and turns to it, but what would that be if I wasn't Dr. OJ? That's only how I show up. So I already have my Ankara outfit ready to go. So I'm gonna be showing up on the red carpet, and you're gonna see me front and center judging these beautiful queens. And we're going to crown another queen on Sunday for the third annual Miss Nigeria International Beauty Pageant. All right, that's all I got for you guys for tonight because I'm Dr. O. But I have one more trick for you. So the month of November is a great month in my community. In my yeah, sorry guys, a lot of talking. That's what happened. The month of November is really special for my team and I, my organization. HP Pro Global turns 5 years old this year. We're 5 years old in November. We actually started the first location way back then in 2017 in November. And it just occurred to me while we were getting ready for our November content that, whoa, it's 5 years already. So I told my team, I said, let's put together a great package. Hello, hello. Let's put together a great package so that way we can obviously give back and be able to serve our community. So the month of November is 5 years of grace, 5 years of amazing blessings, 5 years of serving hundreds of clients, 5 years of training and certifying hundreds of students, and we're just getting started. So we're doing it big this month. In the month of November, we're giving 15%, 1 5, to celebrate 5 years. Yes, we kind of tripled it like times three. Yes, 15% discount off all tuition for all courses. So any course you register in the month of November at HD Pro Global, you get 15% off. And for those of you who are coming in for those beautiful aesthetic services that we have to offer, you get $50 off your first service. And we have a beautiful package that we put together. If you subscribe to that package, which allows you to get one IV hydration, 3 sessions of M Stop, and you get one free laser liposuction session for your body treatment. And that's like almost like $4,000 worth of services, but we're discounting it, and you only get to pay, I think it's 1150 or so. Yes, that's the price of the package. We're giving a huge discount. When you pick that package, you get a nice VIP basket just for getting our special for the month of November. So it's the month of Thanksgiving. We are so thankful. It's the month to give back. We are giving you all that we have. So come through at hdproglobal.com and get all of the goodies that we have to offer. Get trained. This is the best time to get your training together because the new year is about to be here and you want to go into the new year with a skill, a sellable skill, not just a skill that is not marketable, a marketable skill that you can actually earn an income in an industry that is in demand. We have aesthetic programs, IV hydration. It's getting bigger and bigger. We have the body contouring. It's getting bigger and bigger. And we, of course, have our Botox and filler training, which is brand new to us. And those are also in demand for healthcare practitioners who are migrating over from traditional healthcare into medical aesthetics. So, guys, it's a lot at HP Pro Global. But did I forget to mention all of this goodness is going to be at our new location in Duncanville, 111 South Cedar Ridge Drive, Suite 114. And just come through, go online, book your appointments, and come through and see the new facility. I really love what we've done with the place, and I really love the fact that we have more room to not only educate our students, but to also serve our clients in comfort and just beautiful, luxurious environment in the city of Duncanville. So, guys, that's all I have for you tonight. So, but don't forget, look out on my socials. Y'all gonna be seeing all of the wonderful goodness from Miss Nigeria International Beauty Pageant because you guys know I am definitely going to be documenting my trip. Well, not a trip, but I'm going to be documenting Sunday, showing you guys what's going on and how we are judging the pageants and all of the wonderful behind the scenes and all of the goodness happening on the Miss Nigeria International Beauty Pageant system. All right, guys, it's been another amazing night. I hope you've gotten a lot of value. Don't forget your obstacles are your friends, barriers are your friends, situations are your friends. Embrace it and use it to better yourself. Use it to introduce the better side of you to the world. It's not time for you to react. It's time for you to respond. And when you respond from within. You respond from a deep place. You go deeper and then you come out. Ah! Like the phoenix, you rise. And then you show up and you're like, okay, look at me now. Look at me now. Ah! And then, of course, when you say look at me now, the next obstacle is just right around the corner. So in this thing called life, in this thing called life, in this thing called life, you're always fighting a battle, winning a battle, fighting another battle, winning another battle. If anybody tells you any different, they're lying to you. They're lying to you. So just gear up, square your shoulder, chest out, and face it head on because that's the only way we're going to get through this life together. So I hope my words have fleshed you tonight. My name is Dr. O, the Mentor Professor, the one and only. And I'm going to be signing up tonight with a word from our sponsors tonight, the HP Pro Global people.
Are you living the life you dream of daily? Are you expressing your creativity while earning a 5 to 6 figure income annually? Do you enjoy helping others reach their goals? What would you give for the opportunity to be part of a $500 billion industry that not only meets all these needs but offers an ever-growing and profitable lifelong career plan? If you answered yes to all of these questions, then you are the right fit for HD Pro Global Beauty Institute. We offer 3 online self-paced training and certification courses, 9 in-person training with starter kit options for each module, 5 training manuals developed and curated for the lifelong learner. In addition, our mentoring and franchise program is available to get you started with our business in a box package. Register online at www.hdproglobal.com or you can call or text 1-469-420-0246 for more information and inquiries. The HD Pro Global team is ready to help you master the art of transforming bodies and physical appearance in 90 days or less.
To help you master that. Yes, guys, that's all I got for you tonight. I wish you guys the best and I wish.
My name is Dr. Ohikosola Jinadu. I'm a beauty professional, med spa operator, franchise owner, and Director of Education at HD Pro Global Beauty Institute and Body Med Spa. As a mother of 3 boys and immigrant business owner, it is important for me to have a steady and sustainable source of income that transcends economic, government, or public health uncertainties and instability like the global pandemic we are still recovering from. That is why HD Pro Global has created multiple systems that allows my team and I to train, educate, certify, and establish independent med spa operators like us all over the globe. For more information, check out our website to attend a free webinar to get started on your path to continuous success, no matter what is going on in your part of the world. I cannot wait to meet you. Thank you.
All right, guys, I cannot wait to see you guys back here next Wednesday. Join me again for Wednesday Live. We're going to be back on Wednesday. We moved the show to Thursday to accommodate the Miss Nigeria International Beauty Pageant. However, that did not quite work out. But guess what? We still rocked it tonight, didn't we? Yes, we did. All right, see you guys on Wednesday. I look forward to another amazing show. Bye, guys. I will be getting off now from the broadcast. Thank you.